How's it going, everybody? Today I made just under $8,000 trading the NASDAQ. I want to show you guys the trade recap, show you exactly what I did, how you guys can implement it into your trading, and then also just give an overview of what I expect to happen for the rest of this week that I think I'll really help you guys out. So let's get into that. So right here, obviously, these are the executions. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. You guys can see. I know a lot of people like to I took this trade and it's like 1 to like 25 RR, and then they have no executions on, so like you don't know what they're doing. Anyway, I have executions on. So this is the trade. Let me fix the tool real quick. This was an Asia session trade. So this morning, as you guys can see, if we go over to today's price action with holy crap, we are dumping. This morning we have 9:30. We open up, we kind of like nuke up, and then we chop around for the rest of the time. I didn't have to endure any of this because I took a trade during Asia last night. And so what I've been trading recently, and number one, I just want to show you guys proof. This is all the accounts that I've been trading. These I have take profit trader evals that I'm passing, and then also Fund and Next PA accounts that I'm taking literally $9,000 from every single week, which I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I'm doing that. So, this is the trade. Basically, every single time I trade Asia, I'm not looking to fade the market. New York, you can catch some really good distribution to where you're going to be able to catch like those crazy reversals. With Asia session, like 9 times out of 10, it really just does continue in one direction. As you can see, that happened right here. So with me knowing that, I'm never going to be fading Asia session. What I'm going to be doing is taking continuations. And so right here, last night, I knew today was going to be a no news Monday, so I figured, okay, if I can find a nice trade that I really like during Asia session, I'm probably better off doing that than trading this morning, which was true. So you can see we get a little pullback here into, I believe this was a 2 minute. We put on bar replay mode so you guys don't have to go ahead and wait for all this like come back. Anyway, if we look right here, we come down into this. No, it was a 1 minute. We come down into this 1 minute. We tap what like some people would call like an order. I don't really use order blocks all too much, but we tap into there. I get my entry right around here, around this gap, and then we can see if we go to the take profit, in which I have marked out, this was the consequent encroachment of a 1 minute fair value gap. So right here, this is the consequent encroachment of the gap. That is exactly what I targeted, which as you can see, we drag it over to where I have my take profit. And if you can look at the executions, that is exactly where I ended up putting my take profit, was at the consequent encroachment of that 1 minute gap. Now I'm showing my trade that I took this morning, or that I took last night, but I want to get into this morning and what you guys can learn from this. So 9:30, when I'm seeing a market like this where at 9:30 we open, we kind of just go long, no real structure happening here, and then out of nowhere we just start chopping and then we get a dump. The best thing that we can do here is what I teach to all of my students, which if you guys have not seen, my Mon Over Market mentorship, which is my one-on-one mentorship, is opening up tomorrow. So if you guys go to the link in the description, it is going to be the first link you can apply to get your spot in my one-on-one mentorship. This is where I do one-on-one calls with you. You get my phone number, so I help you out with literally every single thing that you could possibly need. You're also inside of the group where I do teachings, I do group calls, I do live trading every single day. I do it all, and I pretty much hold your hand through becoming a profitable trader. And I guarantee that you get your first payout within the first 90 days, or I work with you completely free until you do. So go check out the link in the description. But without further ado, I want to get into the rest of the recap. So, yeah, we see 9:30. We open up, we come down, and then from there we see the chop around. Now, what I like to do, and a rule of thumb for me, is if I don't like the 9:30 market open, I'm always waiting for 10 a.m. The power of 3 setup is my bread and butter. That is what I teach, and I have videos on this channel showing the power of 3. If you guys want to go to that, you guys can see the teaching on there. Also, my free course. I show you guys how I trade this. So I'm pretty much waiting until 10 a.m. for a power of 3 setup. Now, what do we do? 10 a.m. We open, we make a high, and then from there we kind of just keep lingering on in this area. But what we see is, if we can go to the 4-hour chart, this was very much a open high, and then now it's going to be a low close. So this was pretty on par with the power of 3. I just didn't need to trade this, and I didn't catch a setup because I already took my trade last night. So like I said, the power of 3, we open up 10 a.m. right around here. You get that open, you get a nice little high, and then from here, what do we see? Well, let's go to the 2-minute. We get a nice little, I mean, I guess you could call this a change in state delivery, like right around here. Call that a change in state delivery. You also get a close below this 2-minute. Or actually, I think there might even be a 5-minute change in state. Yeah, there's a change in state on the 5-minute. We also get a 2-minute inversion, or 1-minute inversion. And from there, you could probably catch something like this. My entry would have looked similar to this. So take a short right here. stop loss at the highs, and then you could target maybe like session lows. So like maybe if there's London or Asia lows that you want to target, you could do that. But for me, I'm gonna be pretty conservative. I'd probably go somewhere around here. And obviously that's a pretty clean trade that would have played out really nice. But I didn't need to do that because I already took my trade and I already made my money for the day. So that is what I believe. The best thing that you could have done this morning is just waiting until that power of three setup forms. You take your nice little entry, and then boom, you would have been pretty nice on that short. You're up. What is that? 300 ticks, which is absolutely outrageous, especially for a no news Monday. So yeah, no trading for me tomorrow because tomorrow we do have a bank holiday, it's Veterans Day. So with all that being said, you guys can go check out. There's so many. I guarantee you tomorrow there's going to be a lot of discounts for Veterans Day. So make sure you guys use my codes tomorrow. And if any prop firms go on sale, which right now I know Tradify is 30% off, you can go use the link in the description. Apex is 70% off with only $40 activations. That means that those are probably the cheapest accounts you can possibly get right now. Go to Apex. I think that all in it's like $100 for an account. So go check out those accounts. You can use my code AVAL on pretty much any prop firm and get you a nice discount. So I appreciate you guys watching. Again, go apply for the one-on-one mentorship, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Just be smart, please. Like, please be smart with. If you plan on trading the bank holiday, please be smart. But other than that, you should be trading on Wednesday. I hope you guys have good luck, and I'll be seeing you guys throughout the rest of the week when I ever take any trades. Peace.